As Ukrainians braced for further Russian military action against them, President Joe Biden addressed the crisis and condemned Russian President Vladimir Putin.
This is the beginning of a Russian invasion of Ukraine, as he indicated and asked permission to be able to do from his Duma.
Biden announced a first round of sanctions targeting 2 Russian banks and several oligarchs, as well as other measures.
We're implementing full blocking sanctions on 2 large Russian financial institutions, VEB and their military bank. We're implementing comprehensive sanctions on Russia's sovereign debt. That means we've cut off Russia's government from Western financing. It can no longer raise money from the West and cannot trade in its new debt on our markets or European markets either.
Biden stressed how united NATO allies are against Russia's aggression. He said the U.S. is working very closely with German leaders to make sure that the Nord Stream 2 oil pipeline from Russia to Germany will not move forward, echoing an earlier announcement from German Chancellor Olaf Scholz. After meeting with Ukraine's Foreign Minister Dmitry Kuleba in Washington, Secretary of State Antony Blinken told reporters a potential meeting with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov this week will not happen.
Now that we see the invasion is beginning and Russia has made clear its wholesale rejection of diplomacy, it does not make sense to go forward with that meeting at this time.
European Union Foreign Policy Chief Josep Borrell also announced new sanctions on Russia, saying they will hurt Moscow a lot.
Today we have agreed that the 51 members of the Russian State Duma who voted this violation of international law and territorial integrity and sovereignty of Ukraine will be listed in our sanctions list.
With Russia's parliament authorizing broader Russian military operations abroad, experts tell VOA there is no question this is a critical moment, and Putin has announced his plans to destroy the status quo in Ukraine.
And that Putin is willing to pay for the destruction of that status quo a very high price, whether that's in terms of sanctions, perhaps in bloodshed, the kinds of price that come with military action.
The U.S. also announced they are sending additional forces to bolster NATO's eastern flank. Cindy Saine, VOA News.